I'm sorry.
My name is Brooke Richards-Patterson. I'm a parent of a middle school child in the district. So Mr. Wydell spoke at the agenda meeting about the February 25th budget meeting being a closed meeting. And so I did want to just bring up some things as a parent, as a taxpayer, and just whether it's been, from my own observations or topics that have been brought to my attention by other parents and, stakeholders. So a couple things. One was, I'm sorry. I want to know about summer school in terms of the budget. I did go to a committee meeting for the curriculum, and from my understanding, taxpayers are paying for children to attend summer school rather than their parents. And it was explained it's due to possible parents experiencing hardships. And although that is unfortunate, I do think ultimately a child, that is the adult's responsibility. And I think what was most disappointing, to be honest, was to learn that there is no particular thing that needs to be done in order to pass summer school. It almost seems like a waste of time and money on all parts because they just have to, show up and complete it and call it a day. I don't know that that's really, something that we should be considering in terms of our budget. I also was curious why there hasn't been any further discussion about a contingency plan in lieu of the loss of late buses. I also wanted to know if we've considered raising the rent over where the Cheesequake School is to make up a little bit of funding. Are qualified supervisors who are already on the payroll writing the curriculums, or are we outsourcing and paying somebody else to do it? And if so, how much does that cost? I also, and this is, these are just allegedly, but I would like to know if Dr. Toohey promoted himself quietly and family members without going through due process, and allowing others the opportunity to interview for the same positions and or promotions, as well as Dr. Sasso. Is there any vetting process as far as these coaches that are getting stipends, or are they just, happen to be unqualified friends of his? And so these are things that, I would love to hear from more than the same Board of Ed member talking over and over and over again, because, we're just paid a lot of money, and I care obviously very much about my child and everybody's children, their education, the quality of it, and I'd like to, be more transparent as far as the where the funds are going and what they're being used for. So that is all.